to breaking news right now in Jaifa. We are hearing that clashes have broken out. We go straight to our Sarah Williamson for the latest. Sarah, what can you tell us? What is going on?
Hi, Benito. I'm actually going to step out of the frame from you. There has been absolute chaos here in Jaifa. There's riot police on the front. They have actually thrown me out, but I'm going to try and make my way back in at the moment. Police have intervened at the moment. Riot police have brutally beaten a man that was lying in the middle of the interview. Okay, I'm being thrown out of the scene, but they have thrown stun grenades into the middle of an intersection where there is a man lying in the middle of the ground. I believe that the reason that this has begun was earlier today there was reports that a rabbi was beaten by two Arab men, allegedly. I cannot confirm that this is what has started this morning, but as you can see from what is going on over there again, there is another man laying in the center of the road, and they are now screaming at me, telling me that I am to leave. He is very heavily injured. There is police that are turning to him at the moment. There is very heavy amounts of cavalry on the ground. There's stun grenades that are going off and huge amounts of fires that have been lit further up the road. There is hundreds of people here either side. Earlier when I did come down here before, there was signs of, as you can see, there's now riots that are starting up again between, in fact, I'm just going to try and move a little closer again. See what happens, but there was a big division on the side. There was a number of Jewish people sitting on one side of the road, and the Arab members of the Jaifa community were on the other, and they were chanting and yelling at each other. I was standing there taking some visuals earlier of it, and both yelling at each other in Hebrew, chanting, waving Israeli flags at each other and Palestinian flags at each other. Over a matter that is still at the moment very unclear, but as you can see, there is a man heavily injured lying on the ground right there at the moment. I don't have any further information. Here's what's happened so far. There is one man lying here, and there was another man who has been taken in an ambulance from over on that corner of the road from just there before. So it is very heavy violence in the middle of Jaifa at the moment. I can't confirm what it is actually over, but like I said before, a rabbi was allegedly beaten earlier on, and then ahead of there was a retaliatory fight, and someone from the head of the Ajami community, an Arab leader from Ajami, was allegedly attacked in retaliation, and now this is, since Ramadan has gone, since they broke their fast, it has now erupted into huge amounts of uproar here in Jaifa, Benita.
Sarah Williamson, thank you so much for that update. We will be coming back to you a little later, and yes, confirmation, we have been running an update that there were arrests after the attack on that rabbi earlier on in the day in Jaifa. Right now, turning our focus to Jerusalem, with a series of violent incidents taking place in recent days in East Jerusalem, clashes breaking out between rival families at the Wadi Yaouz area on Saturday night after a 21-year-old woman was killed and 4 other relatives were injured. In separate incidents, a public bus coming under attack by stone throwers as it approached Jerusalem's Old City. Another bus was also targeted, with video footage being posted on social media. And right now, in breaking news, clashes breaking out as well. Let's go straight to our Middle East correspondent, Emily Rose. What's going on? What can you tell us?
Benita, tension is high here. Clashes are erupting between Israeli police and Palestinian residents here of Jerusalem. We were just standing here and a water cannon came by to try to clear out these people, but again, they've gathered just minutes after. Take a look here because tension is high. You can see the police are gathering on this corner here. There's a police truck driving by. We have other people on the other side, Palestinian residents of Jerusalem. They are clashing here on the streets. We can see heavy police presence here throughout the course of the day. Now, what was the catalyst for this tension that's been occurring here nightly over the course of this first week of Ramadan? The police put up guardrails around Damascus Gate to prevent people from standing around the gate or loitering around the gate, and that was something that angered the local residents. They took umbrage with that, and now you can see that they're rioting over the course course of this evening. The police have blocked off these streets. They're blocking entry now even further still, and gathering just earlier, just moments ago, we were actually standing in this square here close to and around Damascus Gate, and a water truck came by and basically sprayed everyone that was standing here. They all cleared, they all dispersed very, very quickly, but then of course they gathered back again, and now they're standing here. We've heard loud explosions in the distance. That was probably crowd dispersal methods used by the police, who are trying everything they can to get the crowds to disperse. They also came on a loudspeaker earlier and told the residents here not to gather, not to try to cause any problems. They even said it in Arabic so that people could understand, but that just angered the crowd and really stirred them up and got them angry. So you can see here the tension is very high. It could even get higher still, because I'm just going to walk down these steps, which are now wet from the water cannon. It could even get further still, because later today, some religious party leaders, including Bezalel Smotrich, are set to make an arrival here. They're going to visit this place, and there's circulation going through a circulatory group of the Joint List. That's the Arab Factions Party that Netanyahu is preventing visits to this holy site, the Temple Mount.
Right.
So those are other things that are angering the crowd here, and that could get further still more tense as the evening goes on.
Thank you so much, Middle East correspondent Emily Rose, live from Jerusalem's Old City.